Hey everyone, welcome to Jotform. My name is Kimberly, and if you run a pet adoption agency or maybe an animal rescue shelter, I'm excited to share with you some different ways that you can include Jotform into your business, whether it is collecting donations, registering volunteers, or pet adoption forms. So if that'll help you, keep on watching. Now, the first thing I definitely want to mention is Jotform has this really awesome landing page, jotform.com/animal-shelter. Kind of gives you some ideas of what you can use Jotform for. And this is one of my favorite things right up here. If you're a nonprofit, you can save 50% off Jotform. So from here, let's take a look and see what forms we have for you. I'm going to go ahead and click down here, go to my forms. Now in the top left, we have a green button. It says create form. Now we have three options. You can either start from scratch. You can make it exactly how you want to make it look. You can use a template, which is what we're going to take a peek at, or you can import a form. So if you know another shelter or another rescue that has a form that you like, you can grab their URL and make a copy of it. So let's go ahead and choose templates. Now where it says search in templates, I'm going to go ahead and type in rescue. And we can see we have 49 results pulling up for rescue. One of my favorite things about templates is we can really see how other people are using Jotform for their organization. So in this case, for their pet rescue. So let's go up to the top and let's type in shelter instead. So we had 49 in animal rescue and now we have 160 in animal shelter. So let's take a scroll through these. So we have foster applications, pet adoption, a volunteer animal rescue. So if you're looking for volunteers, you can kind of use this as an application process. We have dog ownership, lost and found pet form. There's a ton of different forms. So let's go back up to the top and let's choose one of these very first one. Let's choose this one, a foster application form. All right, so one thing about this is how customizable everything is. So this one looks like it's for Freedom Dog Rescue. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. If you want to include your picture, you can click the properties, remove image, and then you can choose a file to add yours. For me, I'm just going to go ahead and remove that. But you can go ahead and see all of the different ways that you can use this. So I'm going to say, how did you hear about this? So we have their name, age, all the pertinent information, and then, the questions that are really going to be valuable to you when you are looking to place a pet. So do you live in a house, a townhouse, a condo? Do you own or rent? Another great one is the activity of your home. Is it super busy or noisy? Because, some pets aren't going to be able to tolerate that. If anyone has allergies, is everyone in your family agreeable to fostering a dog? But there are so many different ways that you can use this for. Let's go back and let's take a look at the volunteer. So I'm going to use a template. I'm going to search for shelter again because that one gave us the most results. Let's scroll down. Right here, volunteer animal rescue application. Let's go ahead and use this template. So at the top, we have, again, all of the really pertinent information. Then we have, about their allergies. Are they allergic to any type of pet? Would be really good to know about. Have you worked at another rescue before? What kind of pets have you owned in the past? What experience do you have? Experience is huge when it comes to, bringing on new volunteers. So another thing that is really nice with this is if you need for them to upload any type of documentation, you can do that as well. So if you need maybe a picture of their driver's license, or if you need for them to fill something out, all you have to do is come over here to add form element. And if we scroll down, we can do file upload. So let's say we need for them to take a picture of the front of their driver's license. Something else you could include is if you have something like this, or policies or procedures, or maybe terms and conditions that you want for them to read through before, you can have it to where maybe this information is saved offsite, maybe in Google Drive, so that way they can click on the link to it, they can download it, and they can save that to have for themselves. But I think another benefit to using Jotform is to collect donations, because we have over 30 plus payment integrations. So let's do shelter donation. Look at that. Let's go ahead and use this template. All right, we have their name, their email, we have a donation amount, comments, and if we want to be included in the mailing list. And again, if you wanted to include something like PayPal or Square, you can come up here to the top left, add a form element. Under payments, you can choose which one you would prefer. I'm a huge fan of PayPal Business. And then over on the right, we can see payment type. it's automatically going to populate to sell products, but you can also do collect donations or a user-defined amount. So we'll go ahead and put it on collect donations. I'm going to move this down to the bottom so it's close to the payment methods. And one thing to keep in mind is over here on the side, you have the payment methods. We have show debit or credit card and show PayPal. One piece of advice is to make sure you have both of these checked, because if you only have show PayPal, some people don't have PayPal. So if we mark that off, it's going to only take them to PayPal. That is that. And then we can delete the donation amount up here. So that makes this form all our own. We can move this email list question right up here next to the email. So we have their name, email, do you want to be included in our mailing list, comments, and then we can change this to donation amount, and then we are good to go. The last thing I'll share with you is one of my favorites, is the submit button. So if you come up to settings and then you go to the thank you page, you can redirect to an external link after submission. So instead of sending them a thank you page like one of these over here, you can redirect them to maybe your rescue's website or maybe your page on Facebook, any place that you would like more eyes on your business. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions about creating forms or using forms for your shelter or animal rescue, please put it down below in the comments, and I will see you later.